The invite's not really about sex, it's about being watched. So, what happens when strangers see your relationship more clearly than you do? A miserable couple hears their upstairs neighbors having loud sex every night, invites them over for dinner, and slowly realizes the neighbors may be interested in more than conversation. And yes, that is the setup. But the reason the movie works is not really the sex, it is the discomfort. Because the invite is basically a relationship autopsy disguised as an awkward dinner party. Joe and Angela are not doing well. They bicker constantly, they undermine each other, they insult each other in front of their guests. And what makes it uncomfortable is that none of it feels big at first. It feels normal, like a couple who has gotten way too used to being cruel in small ways. Then Peanut and Hawk arrive. And they are not just the sexy upstairs neighbors. They become a mirror. Joe wants them to stop making noise so they can sleep. Angela wants to befriend them because she is curious about the life they seem to have. But once everyone is in the same room, the movie becomes less about the neighbors and more about what the neighbors can see. Because when you live inside a relationship long enough, even the unhealthy parts start to feel normal. The insults feel normal, the resentment feels normal, the lack of affection feels normal. But then someone sits at your table, and suddenly your life looks different. The possible group sex is the hook. The real question is whether Joe and Angela even like each other anymore. Peanut is a sexologist, but what she really does in the movie is diagnose the relationship. She sees pretty quickly that the couple does not need a sexual adventure. They need honesty. And her advice is simple, but brutal. Either separate or actually try to rebuild something. Because whatever this is, it has run its course. My main issue is that the movie does not always feel as sharp as its premise. Some of the awkwardness works really well, but there are moments where the comedy feels softer than the emotional situation deserves. I wanted the dinner party to cut a little deeper, because when the movie leans into that uncomfortable honesty, it really works. And that's why the ending lands. Joe and Angela seem like they might separate. Peanut and Hawk leave, then Joe goes back to his piano. Angela joins him, and for the first time the movie gives them something quieter than fighting. Not a magical fix, not a perfect answer. Just the smallest sign that something between them might still exist. And that's why the invite worked for me. This is not just a couple being offered a sexual adventure. It is about a couple being forced to see themselves through someone else's eyes. And sometimes that's the scariest kind of intimacy. Not being wanted, being seen. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Go watch the invite and see for yourself.